Hello, and welcome to the December episode of Celebrate Meridian, our monthly look at all things Meridian. While I'm not the mayor, my name is Luke Kavanagh. I'm the community liaison for the City of Meridian, serving as your guest host tonight. As 2011 begins to come to a close and winter begins to wrap us up in its frosty chill, there are still many opportunities to celebrate and be thankful in the company of our friends, neighbors, and community members here in Meridian. I, along with many other members of our community, are excited to celebrate Christmas in Meridian. I love Christmas. This month long, there's going to be a ton of celebrations that begin with the annual festive tree lighting celebration in Generations Plaza, complete with Christmas music, local school children, donuts, hot chocolate, and even the special visit from the big man in red. The city Christmas tree will have something for everyone. Our tree will be lit beginning December 2nd and will remain on display all season long. The city also plays host to the Children's Winterland Festival this month at the Meridian Community Center in downtown Meridian. This popular annual holiday event is filled with fun and free activities such as caroling, cake decorating, holiday arts and crafts, and really fun for everyone. While downtown, be sure to check out all that glitters on Main Street with bright holiday lights from our downtown merchants, many of which are taking part in Light Up the Night Meridian. These merchants have decorated their storefronts in holiday cheer, so stop by and visit participating businesses, many of which offer unique local products and services, like Priest Chocolates. I'm sure you'll find something that is special for that special person on your list. And really, check out, there's a lot of great businesses in Meridian, such as Something Special, Stella Marie's, or Refined. You can also find a lot of other great businesses on the Meridian Chamber website. There are plenty of other ways to keep busy and active in Meridian, especially during these winter months. I know the Meridian Chamber will be joining us tonight, and they offer a full menu of networking and business as well as education activities through their community calendar. There's also a calendar on the Meridian City website that publicizes a variety of other events that are of community-wide interest. In addition, the Meridian Parks and Rec guide is out and offers a huge variety of workshops, athletic programs, and fun classes that are great for people of all ages. Pick up a copy of the 2000 Winter Activity Guide to learn more. What's great about Meridian is there's always new and unique opportunities. Some events that I'd like to encourage you to check out is the December 3rd Meridian Symphony Christmas Concert. You can also play an invigorating round of Frisbee golf at Settlers or Bear Creek Park. Whatever you do, there's always plenty to do year-round here in Meridian. I hope to see you and your family out and about exploring our community in the wintertime and checking out all the great activities that we offer. It's always great to keep residents engaged and energized until these spring months come. While many of these activities that are out there are really designed for families and youth, it's also great to highlight those youth in our community that are really making a difference. This month, I'm happy to profile a student who is really serving her community from a variety of different angles. Join me as we celebrate Abby Beltoff, our Meridian Future Leader of the Month.
Mountain View senior Abby Beltoff is a young leader blazing her own path in Meridian. Involved in a variety of organizations such as the FCCLA, National Honor Society, and the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council, Abby finds it rewarding to learn from the experiences each organization provides.
I think that without having the leadership capabilities that I like to think that I've learned throughout my high school years, and I think that everybody really needs, without those, you don't really have a mission in life. You don't have somewhere to go through to your life. There's no focus because you're not able to lead your own life, which you need to do first before you can lead other people's lives. And I think that leaders are important in every kind of aspect of your life, whether it be a school or a job or somewhere in the community. They're needed everywhere. So if you don't have those skills, then you're really missing out on being able to do something for your community.
As a founding member of the Mountain View Writing Center, Abby volunteers her time to help fellow classmates improve their writing abilities, something Abby finds is a unique way to serve.
Throughout it, I feel like it's been a great experience for me, and I hope for the kids that have been able to come to the center, because you're able to teach them something new and not just help them with one paper, but help them to learn skills that they're going to be able to use as writers, which everybody is going to need in their future, no matter what kind of career path they're going to go into.
As a youth dedicated to being active and involved in Meridian, Abby credits the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council as an organization that creates young leaders in the community.
I choose to be involved with MIAC because I think it's a great opportunity for different students throughout Meridian, and I think it gives a lot of different opportunities in different fields, whether you want to be involved with the Government Affairs Subcommittee and be influential in your government, or you want to reach out to the community with community involvement, or even something as simple as providing activities for teens in the community with Teens Activities Council. And I think that there's a lot of different opportunities within it that allow you to really network with members in your community, as well as get out there and talk to people or do things for people you might not ordinarily be able to do.
Abby Beltoff, your Meridian Future Leader of the Month.
Welcome back. Tonight I'll be joined by Carol Rawlings and Ann Little Roberts of the Meridian Chamber of Commerce. Thank you both for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Now, I know both of you are somewhat new in your role. Would you maybe mind sharing a little bit about yourself and what your roles are with the Chamber?
Well, I'm the newest with the Chamber. I've been there, this is my second full month, and just really excited. My background is kind of varied. I've been here in Meridian for 16 years, and my husband and I owned a business and had been very involved in the Chamber as a volunteer, as well as very active in the community and the Boise Chamber as well. So lots of Chamber experience prior to actually working for the Chamber, but very excited to be on board.
That's great. You know, Carol, would you also maybe mind sharing a little bit about yourself and what your role is with the Chamber?
Sure. I was born and raised in Illinois, been in Idaho since 1987, and you know, I helped my husband with his business, and then our boys graduated from high school, and I wanted something for myself, so I started my own business of Creative Balloons, and we do balloon bouquets of all occasions, and we do event decorating, weddings, special events, sporting events, and just anything that you want to make festive, we do. And for the Meridian Chamber, I've been involved since 2002, and immediately I joined all the committees that I could think of, just to get my name out there and get me out there meeting other businesses like me.
Well, that's great. You know, Carol, I know that was the first time that I met you was at a chamber function. I think that's actually the same place that I met Ann. I know both of you have been really active, involved in our chamber, and you know, Creative Balloons is just an awesome business. If you haven't had the chance to see everything that they do, their balloons are amazing. They're not just maybe what a lot of people think of when they think of balloons. They're really great.
Right.
You know, as a business owner, you've also been somewhat of a leader in our community, and you really serve an integral role as chairman. Would you mind sharing a little bit about your role?
I'm going to be busy. That's for sure. It's going to be like a second job to me. People are getting so tired of seeing me because I'm going to be all over the place. Because I feel it's important that I'm informed on issues and concerns of our community as well as our members. And so I chair the board of directors, and I conduct the 2 luncheons a month that the chamber has, and I'm attending as many committee meetings as possible, so I'm well informed, and I hope to have a really good working relationship with the city and the mayor.
Well, that's great. And I know at the recent chamber luncheon, you kind of provided a state of the chamber address. With all the changes that have been going on in the chamber recently, where does the Meridian Chamber of Commerce stand today?
Well, you're right. We've certainly had a lot of changes in the last few months. We've kind of been trying to take a poll of what the members and prospective members are looking for and meet their needs. They've been asking us to really direct at, you know, we've all had a tough time the last few years, and businesses, and especially smaller businesses, which make up the majority of the chamber, are really looking for avenues where they can build their businesses, learn about things that will help their business, whether it's 401ks, whether it is a lot of what's going on with the healthcare, what's a healthcare exchange going to do to my business, are one of the questions we get. And just really trying to focus on the needs of the businesses, particularly the small businesses that may not have the resources that some of the larger businesses do.
Sure, I think that's one of a lot of benefits that the chamber brings. I know it's not uncommon for me that when I'm out in the public that I get asked a lot is, you know, what are the benefits of being a chamber member? So, Ann, would you maybe mind sharing some of the benefits that businesses really find when they join the Meridian Chamber of Commerce?
I think a lot of people join the chamber to network, to meet other businesses, but some of the things that we're trying to offer them is a variety of networking opportunities, whether it's at 7:30 in the morning, noon, business after hours starts at 5:30, and so lots of opportunities to network, lots of opportunities to learn. We're starting to have more seminars where they can pick topics that they're interested in, come hear about the different business topics. We're also sitting down with the members and seeing what do you particularly need for your business, and then trying to match them with other members that maybe offer those services. and things. And we're also starting some focus groups that are particular to industries. We're starting up a manufacturing one, and we already have a hospitality one going, so that those people can get together and say what's working for them, what's not. Sometimes the best ideas just come from the person that does what you do.
That's great. I really applaud you for really taking that business first approach as a chamber. I think that you're providing a lot of what local businesses and what small businesses are really needing in these changing times. I know that both of you have, different roles, but really what's great about the Meridian Chamber is that I really feel that you're working together for a common interest. Maybe each of you would mind sharing what some of your goals are for the next 12 months for the Meridian Chamber?
Carol, go ahead.
Okay. The majority of our members are small businesses, and we do have the networking, like Ann said. But, we have larger companies, too, that we want to sit with them and find out what the chamber can do for them and what their needs are. So we're looking at forming a CEO, president, roundtable group, just to hear from them, see how we can help and work together. And then we're also wanting to have maybe a breakfast. Well, that's my goal, is to have a monthly breakfast to give informational speakers so we can get whatever concerns or interests that the members have. And then we're also looking to do a Meridian Young Professionals group and mentoring program. So, because I know Boise has one, so Meridian's looking to do one for themselves.
That's great. I think mentoring is really, really important, especially for new businesses that are growing. To have that one-on-one or two-on-one relationship is really critical in this economy. Ann, would you maybe mind sharing some of what your goals are going to be for the next year?
No, not at all. And probably because I work for the board of directors, a lot of what their vision is becomes my vision, but I'm very excited about the visions that they are seeing for the future with the chamber. Probably my two primary concerns right now are getting us kind of redirected toward the businesses and those projects that we've started to help the businesses, and then to grow the membership. We've been hit, like many businesses have, and our membership's been down the last few years. And so as we're adding benefits to the businesses, we're wanting to get the membership back up.
That's great. That's great. We've been talking a lot about business, and despite somewhat of a shifting economy, we're fortunate in Meridian that we've had a lot of businesses celebrate ribbon cuttings in Meridian. Do you know about how many businesses that we've had that have had ribbon cuttings in Meridian in the past year?
I do. We had approximately 20 last year. And then we had some joint ones with Boise and Napa, 4 to 5 joint ones. And we just had a really great ribbon cutting yesterday at Pins at Wahoo's. And so that was really great. It's great to see the new businesses, because we do ribbon cuttings for relocation if they move from one place to another, or if they did some remodeling, we do, and then brand new to the business area.
Well, that's great to have businesses that are relocating to Meridian, that are growing in Meridian. I think that's great, and you, as the chamber, really serve as such a great partner for them in their success. I know that when you talk to a lot of businesses that are in Meridian, they always talk about how the ribbon cutting is that first approach to get within the local economy, and I just think that's great. And community is something that is a focus of the chamber, and maybe we'd mind sharing that we know how important it is to grow a business in Meridian and across the valley. But what is the chamber doing to really work with business to help them grow within our community?
We try to sit down and talk to them and see what they're looking for. Some are looking for networking. I need to just build my business and meet more people. If they're the shotgun approach that any warm body is a potential customer. Or maybe they've got a particular issue. They may need personnel issues. We can set them up with somebody that's a member that takes care of that type of thing. Whatever they need to be successful, and a lot of times it's just something that maybe needs to work better within the business, so that a lot of times it's the owner or manager that can't focus on growing the business because the back door area needs help before they can get out and get done what they need to do. And so we're just trying to really focus on whatever their needs are, and we can't always meet them, obviously, so let's connect them with someone that can.
That's great. And the chamber does so much with a relatively small staff. And I know that one of the ways that the Chamber is so successful is really by leveraging volunteers. And I know Carolyn, you spoke earlier about that. When you were brand new to the Chamber, you volunteered everywhere. And it's not uncommon when I'm talking to the Chamber about an opportunity to volunteer, they usually say, oh, well, Carol and Bob are involved in it. It just seems like that every event that you're involved. Maybe you'd be great to share some of the ways that the Chamber leverages volunteers and the role that they really play in making our Chamber successful.
I tell you, without our volunteers, we wouldn't be successful or where we are today. They're the best part of our team. And the board of directors, they're all volunteers. They keep us on track and headed in the right direction. All our committees, our committee chairs, making phone calls, organizing, and doing their best to keep the members informed of what's happening. And it's just, can't say enough for them, without them. And that's the best place to meet people. The ambassador program is one of the best to meet new businesses, because you're out there greeting at the luncheons, you're out there at the ribbon cuttings, and so you're just all over. And even our sponsors for many events, we can't do it without them either, so they're a big part of the team.
That's great. When I was new to the Chamber, I quickly became an ambassador, and it's not a program that you can be shy in. You very quickly make friends, you very quickly make contacts, and if you're looking to get to know other businesses that are in the community, if you're looking to grow your own business in the community, the Chamber Ambassador Program is a great way to get started and to get to know people, especially in Meridian. Now I want to talk, maybe shift focus a little bit, because we are in the holiday season, and there's this renewed focus to buy local. And maybe you can share some of the programs, initiatives, or ideas that the Chamber is really getting behind to encourage people to buy local during this holiday season.
Absolutely. Of course, we always promote our members, and that's always our first and foremost goal. But one of our members brought to us a national plan that's kind of its own little path here, called 350, and it's aiming at getting either 3 people, so you and 2 friends, and go to the businesses, or you go to 3 businesses and spend $50. And it's very reasonable to think that a whole lot of us out there over the holidays will spend $150 total. And to just spend that in your local businesses, your small businesses. Stop and think about 3 businesses that if they close their doors tomorrow that you'd miss. Maybe a special candy shop, the person that cuts your hair. And you can go purchase gift certificates. But it's amazing how the money stays in the community when you spend it with a small local business. For every $100 spent in an independently owned store, 68 returns to the community through taxes, payroll, and other expenditures. If you spend it in a national chain, $48 stays here. So that's a big difference.
Sure, and I think that what's great is that while there are opportunities to go to your favorite retailers, there are dollars that really, if you want to stay involved in the community, it's always great to look to those local businesses. And I know for me it's been frustrating. There's that business that I've wanted to get to, and I said, oh, I'll go next month, and then you go, and unfortunately they've closed down. And so you really encourage people, especially during this holiday season, get out, try that new business, and expose your friends to it. It can really be a fun, social way to get out and see new businesses that are in Meridian. Now, you talked a little earlier about some of the changes that are going on at the Chamber, especially as it relates to luncheons. I know that the luncheon program is starting to change a little bit. Would you mind maybe sharing a little bit about that and what's going on?
Well, we're really excited about the changes with the lunch. We have absolutely loved where we have been, but one of the things we have are members that are caterers. And unfortunately, the location that we've been for the last few years have not allowed us to use any of our local caterers. So we are moving. The school district office invited us to come and use their facility, and then that way we can bring in and showcase our caterers that are members. And so we're really excited to be able to do that. We won't be completely leaving our location that we've been at. We'll still have some special events with the courtyard, but we will be at the school district and enjoying a variety of food.
Well, that's great. That means that if you're you're looking to try out the chamber, that you not only you get to learn more about the Meridian Chamber of Commerce, you get to try some of your favorite local restaurants all at the same time. It really seems like a great partnership between our area businesses and the Meridian Chamber. I just think that's fantastic. One of the ways I assume that people would want to get involved would be to attend a chamber lunch and maybe explain if someone is saying, I'm a new business in town, or I've been in business and I really want to get more involved in the chamber. And what are some of the best ways that people can do that?
Well, come in and chat with us. We love it when people come by and say, hi, I'm interested, what can I do? And then we'll kind of talk and see what most interests them and what they're looking for. Of course, the 2 lunches a month we have on the first and third Tuesday are always a wonderful way to get involved and meet people. We always have special networking events during those. Then we have business after hours that is every third Thursday. And we have lunch meetings, breakfast meetings for the committees. So if there's a committee that you're particularly interested in, I say, and most time I just recommend for people, give a few different things a try and see what kind of fits.
That's great. I know that I've done a lot of different events with the Chamber. I've enjoyed the Leadership Meridian program that the Chamber offers. That's an incredible program. Great for people, even if you don't own a business, but are in Meridian and are wanting to learn more about your community. Leadership Meridian is an incredible program. Also, you've recently started the lunch with a chairman. Would you mind maybe sharing a little bit about that and what your goal about that is?
We had lunch with the chairman today. It's the second Friday of the month, and our goal is to just provide a place where people can come and chat. I hang out there for about an hour and love having people come in and just get their lunch. We've been kind of rotating restaurants, and so they'll offer a discount if somebody comes in and says, I'm here to have lunch with the chamber and with the director, and just a very casual place to say hi and maybe chat about what's going on with their business or talk about what's happening at the chamber. We're open to anything.
That's great. I think one of the things that really should come through today is that you are about creating partnerships, whether it's with your business members or other businesses that are in the community or the city as a whole. It really seems like that the chamber as a whole is really forging ahead in Meridian. I'd like to thank both of you for joining us today and sharing a little bit about the chamber. I encourage our viewers to check out meridianchamber.com. .org, excuse me, meridianchamber.org, where they can learn more about all the events that are going on through the chamber and in Meridian.
Absolutely. We'd love to have them.
Great. I'd like to thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
For asking.
Up next is a profile on a Meridian business that has been serving other Valley businesses for well over 20 years by providing excellent service, competitive pricing, and a store-to-your-front-door delivery method. This business has been leading the way in providing value to their office customers. Join me as we profile Meridian's own Office Value.
Office Value, a Meridian-based office furniture and supply business, has built a solid reputation delivering top-level customer service and products designed to meet the growing needs of local businesses. From humble beginnings to delivering office supplies door-to-door, to serving a growing customer base across the country, Office Value has found a unique niche to serve a variety of customers.
Office supplies is not an exciting product, but it is a very important product to keep an office running on a day-to-day basis. They don't need to run to a store, we'll take it to them.
With over 20 years of experience, Principal Director of Sales and Marketing Rhonda Doppel believes Office Value has found a successful formula of providing exceptional value, top quality products, and exceptional customer service. As national chains attempt to enter the local market, Office Value continues to be successful. Doppel believes this is due in part to her staff's long-standing relationships with customers and their unique ability to serve a growing need no matter where their customers' offices or businesses call home.
Office Value has 3 additional locations. We also ship to several of our customers that have branches located throughout the United States. If they have a satellite location in Nebraska, we'll ship to them as well next day with no freight charges.
Selecting Meridian as a home was a no-brainer for Office Value. Due to the amazing quality of life, business-friendly approach, as well as Meridian's ability to provide so much opportunity for the future, Meridian is a community destined for growth.
I would absolutely encourage businesses to come to Meridian for the fact that it still has a small community feel, but it is growing, And the outreach, the networking groups that are available here in Meridian are fabulous. Everybody supports everybody here, and they want the businesses to be successful.
Office Value, just another local business that's right for their customers right here in Meridian.
Up next is our Ask the Mayor segment, where we hear from you, our citizens, about the questions that are on your mind.
Mayor, whose responsibility is it to plow the roads when it snows?
That's a great question, and one that the mayor's office receives a lot when the snow begins to fly. Please be aware that in our area, the Idaho Transportation Department, or ITD, maintains the state highways, which include interstate and roads such as Eagle Road, Shinden, and the South Meridian Road, also known as Highway 69. The Ada County Highway District, or ACHD, maintains all other city and local roads in Ada County. The City of Meridian doesn't have a road department. The citizens of Ada County voted in the 1970s to consolidate all local road service into one county-wide department, also known as ACHD. When the snow sticks, ACHD provides a winter street service that includes sanding, snow plowing, and anti-icing treatments. This is part of ACHD's commitment to providing the best public highway system for a safe and efficient movement of people and goods throughout all of Ada County. ACHD generally favors anti-icing and sanding to plowing, as it's the most effective treatment for the county's normal winter road conditions. Plowing is done when snow accumulation is so intense that the roads would otherwise be impossible to pass, such as in snowstorms or other blizzard-type environments. This is followed by periods of above freezing temperatures, which often lead to that black ice conditions where melted water freezes basically under sundown. Plowing can create snowbanks, which compounded with the black ice can create a huge problem. That's why the district employs their anti-icing treatments, which help to maintain traction on the roads and promote snowmelt. Sanding improves traction on the roads where other additional snow will remain. Even with large fleet of vehicles, the district must also use a priority system that ensures that our most used roads receive the critical attention. Priorities are given to major intersections or other arterials and collectors such as overpasses, bridges, railroad crossings, and school crossing streets where grades over 6%. Not many of those are in Meridian. In addition to plowing, ACHD also provides a de-icing process that limits ice on the roads. However, please exercise caution when driving, as conditions are really subject to change. Also, it's very important to remember that each homeowner's responsibility to shovel their own sidewalk adjacent to their home and sidewalk. This provides a safe walking environment to all our pedestrians. To learn more about ACHD, their Winter Road program, or what you can do to help, check out our December issue of City News, which is on the City of Meridian website at www.meridiancity.org. Well, that's it for now. I'd like to thank Ann Little Roberts and Kara Rawlings for joining me today. They're another example of why the energy is really in Meridian. I'd also like to thank Mayor Tammy for giving me this opportunity to be here this afternoon. Lastly, I'd like to thank you, the community, for all you do in Meridian. It's been the mayor's honor and our office's honor and privilege to work in the city of Meridian and to work for our community. All of us at City Hall would like to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a joyous 2012, where together we'll find new and exciting ways to celebrate Meridian.